Have you ever wanted to convert a van? Well, we converted this Peugeot Expert into what we would call a stealth camper. But let's see how we really did. So we're going to show you a tour. Here we go.
Yeah, so in this video we're going to take you over everything from the exterior, the cooking setup, the sleeping arrangements, the work setup, living room area, and even our bathroom setup. How do we go to the toilet in this small camper? Alright, let's get out and let's start with the exterior. This sweet old puppy, the good looking silver colour Peugeot Expert. The exterior of the Peugeot Expert van. We chose this because it's small. It's not like your big intrusive huge vans that you can stand up in. This one you can properly stealth camp inside, and when we take you inside you're going to be able to see that as well. When you're parked up, sometimes you're on a campsite, but sometimes you have to pull over somewhere because you're tired and you end up in a spot like this. Look at the car park, and you don't want to be too suspicious because there might be security guards that might chuck you out. We've done a video in Lidl, for example, stealth camping. Go back and check that one. So something low like this sometimes can blend in with your environment. If you are thinking about getting a converted van and you don't know where to start, this is a 2017 Peugeot Expert. So it is ULEZ compliant. It does get good miles per gallon. At the moment, we get like 60 plus miles per gallon. So it's definitely economic on the fuel.
Before we jump into the inside, we are just going to mention we are probably going to be sticking a bike rack or something similar to the back of this, maybe even a ladder at some point so we can get onto the top and finally create the Tash sunroof.
What does it look like up there?
Just imagine like some decking, a nice chair, maybe a hammock, and a little place to put your drink. Here we go, let's open up the van. Woohoo! She's got stuff on the floor.
She's a beauty. She's got style. So obviously when we got this work van, it was just your standard work van. I'll stick some pictures up on the screen.
Right, so in terms of the living area, let me show you. So this main space that we've kept nice and clear, this can be whatever space you want. This is our living room. This is our bedroom. This is even our toilet when we need the toilet. So that's why we wanted all this space, not to over convert it, so that basically we'd have loads of free space to do whatever we want with. So we've got these nice little bench seats. This came with the van, we just painted them. And me and Brad, we quite like to sit here because I can very comfortably sit here. You can see I've still got plenty of head height above me. And so we sit here with our little table, which I'll show you in just a second. And we sit here, we can eat, we can drink, we can do a little bit of work. And it's super nice, and we can basically chill in the back of here all afternoon if we want to, just to get our work done. And there you have it. So now we've got our table here. We love this table. This was actually a gift from my dad. Well, it was already his and then he lent it to us. So shout out Mr. Richard. He gave us this. So it is actually, as you can see, a stool, and then you just pop the table lid on top. So we can sit here, have our meals. I can do some work on here, and it works really well for us.
Regarding living area in like a small van like the Peugeot Expert, you have to make use of every single bit of space you've got. And one of the main spaces you have as a chill out zone is in the front cab. You've got these leather seats that are already here. You've got a nice big area. Feet are exposed, shoes are off, and you can just sit here and just enjoy. And to be honest, this is where I do my work as well. I just stick that tabletop on top of my legs and just take out my laptop, do some work.
Oh, I think Brad's cooking up a storm. I am hungry actually.
Oh, just don't look, don't look, don't look.
What?
Don't look.
What do you mean don't
No,
look?
it's not prepared yet, it's not prepared. Right, so this is our cooking area. Just don't look behind me, yeah? We set up this. So we got a Coleman dual fuel camp stove. It runs off of petrol, so it's better in the cold, and you got more access rather than gas and stuff like that. It's a nice stove, this one. We set it up on the table, sometimes in the van, sometimes out the van, depending what the weather is like. If it's peeing down of rain, obviously we're going to be more inside the van. We have our washing up bowl here, so we can just stick in like dirty spoons and forks and knives. It's a pop down bucket, look, so it saves on a bit of space, and there's something that's absolutely filthy, but that's all right.
What's that?
Don't look. In here we have our like olive oil spray, we have our toilet roll, and all our pots and pans and stuff like that. Right, Tash, are you hungry?
I am. Were you making something from scratch? Or?
Yeah. Just stay there one sec.
All right. I'll just show them the
Right,
the stove again.
Right, you can come round.
Oh.
Right, so I cooked up this for us. So I cooked up this.
Yeah? What is it?
It's an omelette.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an omelette. It's got like potatoes and onions and stuff like that. It's
Oh, so Spanish omelette.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it do? Taste fresh?
No, it's nice. It's nice. I cooked it up fresh.
Why is it so cold?
It's not. It's your fingers. Go on, try a bit of that.
I don't know if I want to. My God, I've got...
You don't like my cooking, eh?
Sorry, Spain, but your tortillas are rank.
Or Tesco, your tortillas are rank. So what we normally do when we're out on the road, for convenience, we sometimes pick up stuff like this and like pre-cooked, pre-packaged stuff, and then we can warm it up on here. But we normally cook like eggs and warm up like water for our cups of tea and stuff like that, because sometimes you don't want to be cooking a full course meal from scratch, do you, Tash?
Nah, not while you're camping, let's be real, guys. You want convenience, but obviously we want to try and stay as healthy as possible. But that, I don't think is healthy.
And after you eat food, what happens? Especially this food, what happens?
You need to go for a poo.
Yeah, sometimes you do need the toilet. So let me show you our toilet setup quick. This one is nice and easy, nice and simple. Come with me to the throne. Ta-da!
Da-da-da! May or may not have been recently used.
For emergencies, it's exactly what it is. It's a quid bucket from B&Q. You got some toilet roll, and just if you're caught short, we might need to use this. But nah, normally what we do while we're traveling around, we try and find public toilets, McDonald's if we're gonna have something to eat, or even the sea if you need a wee or something. But in case we do need a wee or a number 2 at night, this bucket is gonna save you.
Morning. Right, so this is our sleep setup. So you've got nice, big, rectangular, good for 3 out of 4 seasons sleeping bag from Mountain Warehouse. We've also got these self-inflating mats from Mountain Warehouse. By the way, it's not fully inflated right now, so that's why it looks all wrinkly and weird. And then this, the pièce de résistance, are these pillows. So these pillows are the £20 ones, I believe, from Decathlon. They are the most comfortable memory foam pillows you will ever sleep with. If you're into camping, whether it's like glamping, van life, no matter what, in my opinion, you need one of these. You can pull this off, unzips, and you can actually wash this. Look, this is what the pillow looks like underneath. You can see it's that squidgy memory foam with all like the hot breathing holes, so it also helps you to not feel like too hot and sweaty as well. But yeah, you can pull this off, wash it, so you can always stay nice and clean. You know, you don't have to have a manky pillow. And this is the ultimate sleep setup for us, and we love it. I might have another 40 winks.
Indeed, it's a sleep setup that It's basic, it's cheap, it's basic, but it works. And it allows you to put stuff away so you ain't wasting space on a permanent bed. That is one thing you can't do with a van like this, is you can't have permanent bed setups and stuff like that because you waste so much space. And me and Tash want to make the most out of this area here.
Hello.
Hello.
Here are all our gadgets. We've got them laid out for you. First one you've already seen before pretty much is the lights. This is just all of them. We've got 4 altogether, 2 sets. So we tend to use one set, make sure the other one's charged, etc, etc. You get the drill with our little remote here. Here is our pop-up fan, which you see it goes out down pretty small, and then you saw it before where it was out like this. Just turn it on. Got 3 modes. Oh yes. And that's super easy for us because we can just pop it in. It can even still run when it's like this too. So even if you want to pop it up like that, it also works. Very important next gadget is our carbon monoxide detector. So this is obviously very important for us to have while we're sleeping in the van, because obviously we don't want to be getting carbon monoxide poisoning. That would not be very fun. The most fun gadget we have, which we purchased, is our battery, which we keep in this little DeWalt bag, just to keep it nice and safe. So this is the main battery. You've got the Bluetti battery. This is altogether, I believe, 700 watt power battery. Am I right, Brad?
Yeah, you are right.
So 700 watts is called the EB55 or whatever it is, charging block. You've got lots of different things. You've got like a 12 volt over here. You've got 2 of the English plugs and 4 USBs, as well as this is your input for charging. You've got little buttons everywhere to turn the power on and off. And you've even got on the top a wireless pad. So if you want to just chuck your phone on the top of here, if you're stationary, it's not obviously going to go, you can just chuck it on there. Boom!
£300 for that one, I think, and that will charge your laptop like 9 times or 10 times, like yeah, and charge your phone like 70 times.
So that concludes our Peugeot Expert van tour. That was the full tour. I hope you enjoyed. Let us know how you think we did. If we could change anything, what would you change about our van? Is there anything you think maybe is a bit not so good? Maybe the bathroom setup. To be honest, I think the one thing I would change if I could might be the bathroom setup. So maybe in the future, that's what we upgrade first.
Tash, what the hell is wrong with pooping in a bucket?
Many things, Bradley.
We just want to tell you, we are going to do a little bit of traveling away from van life. Van life comes after this travel. We are going to be traveling around South Korea, and we are going to be daily vlogging. South Korea, Japan, maybe other places, we don't know yet, but we are going to be daily vlogging. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This has been Tash and Brad, and from wherever we are in the world, probably Gatwick Airport is going to be our first vlog. Shut up, sir. It's going to be our first vlog. Yeah, we'll see you then.
Bye.